Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going for an achievement. This one, Shahanshah. That's it. We're going for Shahanshah. Anyways, this achievement, we start as Ardabil, which is a one-province miner over here in Persia. Your leader stats are not great at the start, although you do have the benefit of having some decent early game ideas. So we get mana power and manpower recovery speed, plus some morale and cav combat ability at the start of the game while we're doing our first ideas. So that'll be pretty nice to make sure that we're not going to be steamrolled. But we need to gain control of all of Persia and form Persia as this OPM. So that's what we're going to do. All right, let's get into the game. So in order to get this achievement, we need to have core provinces on all of these provinces that are glowing in purple. So I think the furthest east province we need is going to be this one from the Timurids. So we're going to have to go to war with the Timmies at some point. Hopefully they don't consolidate their vassals and we don't have to worry too much about them. We have to go to war with QQ, so we're going to need to make some friends. So I think right away the ideal situation is to look to our west and try and get these guys to like us. So let's start improving relations, and the other one we shall use to try and get some spy network on nations that we have cores on. So we're going to wait for Timmies to attack Ajam, and then we're going to attack them and try and take our 2 cores back from them. And ideally we'll get that without having to worry too much. But the AI does like to focus the player. But getting these back will definitely help us because our current dev is only 9, and doing this will basically double that, plus some. And then also we should start spy networking on Biafas. Okay, next thing, let's set our estates up. We are technically getting a penalty right now from our estates, so let's go in and give out my favorite privileges. And of course, this is a free click, so let's just move towards legalism, the better of the 2 areas of focus, and get that negative unrest. And we're going to wait to set our rivals until actually we're able to declare war. If we're lucky, Biafas doesn't seek out a bunch of allies, because rivaling them might influence them to do that. So let's try and get a month to pass without having them get any allies, which is probably unlikely, but it's also a possibility, so we're going to shoot for it. Well, unfortunately, they did rival Nogai and AQ, so unfortunately we're gonna have to rival them back, and we can't go to war for that reconquest right away. We'll set our rivals and we'll try and get our power projection to go up. All right, our moment of opportunity has arrived. QQ has declared war on Ajam, so we need to get these 2 provinces occupied before they do. Let's cancel this spy network and get some units built. Unfortunately, Shah Rukh did die last month, so the Timurids aren't the ones to attack Ajam, although QQ doing that will allow us to basically do the same thing, so the opportunities are endless. Alright, before they occupy those provinces, let's do the Reconquest War, and hopefully we don't get steamrolled. Just as expected, they start beelining it towards me. Luckily, I was able to scorch this province, and they're not able to catch us. Possibly we can get military access from these guys, so we're going to have to ask for it and run away into QQ territory and hide behind their forts. So that'll be an option that we're going to have to use. As an added safety measure, we're also going to put a defensive edict on, just in case they try to siege down our capital fort. We don't have a fort here, so it's just a level 1 fort. We should try and build that as soon as we can, actually. Here's the thing that we're going to do as well. We're going to buy the Free Company, and we're going to plop them down in some occupied territories, because currently we're being sieged down, and then maybe we can actually get these guys off of our capital. We did occupy the war goal and then want to fight on top of it, but that's the thing that you can do, is take the war goal and then try and fight on top of that and possibly get it back. All right, let's take this fight. Maybe we can get these guys to get off of our fort. It's possible. Why aren't you moving? You should be able to move. I hate this. Mercs can't... The zone of control is broken with mercenaries. I don't understand. This guy's stuck here because of this fort. but he was able to move here just fine. This doesn't make any sense. I should be able to leave, right? Right? What is this nonsense? Well, we finished our siege, or their siege rather, and we did a little loop-de-loo. So now we're taking our capital back, and maybe we don't have to lose the game. We are taking a lot of loans though, and we have very high war exhaustion. And just like that, we actually get to keep these, even though we don't control a fort in the area, and we get all our money back maybe. So let's see what kind of peace deal we can get. Suggest demand. No, I don't want that. Clear that offer. Give me these. And as much money as you can give me. And that'll do, I think. Yep, that'll do. That was okay. It wasn't the worst case scenario. And we're a little bit bigger now, and maybe, just maybe. Oh, they hate us. Ugh. Oh, never mind. Here's one more thing. Since we have a royal marriage with Jalan, we can actually get shock damage received minus 10% because we invited their scholar. That's this one right here. So you can see where the scholars are by looking around you for these little swords or the cressets. And just like that, we're able to actually take less damage and win more fights. Oh, and look what QQ did. They took one province and returned cores. They returned 3 cores to Timurids for no reason other than that they could. And that's really annoying because now I have to fight the Timurids a little bit faster than I had intended to. So that's nice. One thing you're going to want to do right away when you take your cores back is actually statify these 2 provinces. That'll let you get increased income. So right before we stated these, we were at about 0.7. 0.07, now we jumped up to 0.68. And so we're actually getting close to making decent money. We're going to have to really fire this guy, otherwise I'm going to take out more loans. I really don't want to do that just yet. I'd rather save up some money in order to hire more mercs and more men when the time comes when we get attacked by somebody. So let's kind of sit here at a relatively low maintenance and just kind of wait until we can get an opportunity to attack somebody else. All right, so this is our chance to maybe do something. It looks like Georgia was just full annexed by Imereti and Chevron, so I think it's now or never that we attack these guys and try and conquest a little bit to our north. See how it goes. Just as an aside note, the only reason I'm comfortable doing this is because Gilan is rivaled to Mazrandan here, which means they won't give them military access unless Mazrandan gets military access through Timurids and then Ajam. That's the only way that they can really join the war. So I'm comfortable just fighting a 1v1 versus these guys, considering they only have a 6k stack to their name. All right, and just like that, we win the siege. They're going to run away from us here. Let's start sieging down the rest of them. It would have been nice to have done the war before they got access to this level 2 fort here. But I'm not worried. I'm going to be able to full siege these guys and piece them out for a few provinces. At least these 3, I think, would be ideal. All right, and we did a little slick maneuver, actually. They were standing here. We went over here to try and get them to try and siege down their provinces. And then we're just going to do a double back and try and fight them off. Let's slow this down a little bit. But that's a pretty easy victory. And then we're going to chase them down and try and stack wipe them here. Looks like the Timmy War is finally fired. We'll see how these guys grow after that is finished. And we're able to take our manpower bonus right here. Perfect. All right, so we're actually able to take these 4 provinces, a little bit of money, and humiliate them because they are our rival. And that'll actually fulfill the age bonus to let us get a little bit faster gain on here. We'll either take the aggressive expansion or we'll take the adaptive combat terrain. So those will probably be the best 2 to take right away. I don't think we'll get too much value out of the free war taxes, but we'll see how that goes. So yeah, let's send the peace deal, piece them out, and now we're a lot bigger. And power projection has skyrocketed, so that's another huge bonus. Let's save our admin since we do need that quite a bit. Let's core all that after taking some war exhaustion downticks. And then right away, we'll be able to full core these because it is in our home state. And that'll really, really, really increase our economy. So actually really pumped for that. All right, so we see here that Mushasha finally is in a favors with us to go to war. And our numbers are fairly similar. If we can kill this 4k stack right away, we'll be able to reconquest this and then take both of these provinces. That'll probably increase our trade power by a decent amount in the Persia trade node. So that's the goal. Ideally, though, we will want to take Tabriz as fast as possible, but QQ has been blobbing, so that might not happen. If we can get strong enough to rival QQ, maybe one of these guys will help us out. But right now, it's not looking very promising. We do need to fight the Timurids, but they kept all of their vassals, so if the Timurids crumble, which is an ideal situation, hopefully we'll be able to take a little bit more land over here, because we do need one of these two provinces, I do believe. And need a lot more from QQ now, since they started taking this stuff from Ajan. Alright, let's go to war. Should call you in. Hit confirm. Very quick, very quick. Nice, we'll send the Merc stack to siege the level 1 fort. And maybe Nogai and AQ don't kill us. We'll find out. Alright, so AQ will separate peace, and hopefully that means these guys get black flagged and go back up to Nogai. We'll take this one province, and I don't think any money... Oh, maybe 3 ducats. That'll have to do. And we'll get 2 of those. And no AE, or no coalition threat, so we'll start coring this up. It's in a state that we have, so that's good for increasing our economy. They did not get black flags, we did. And we'll march back up here. Whatever they're trying to do, it is very stupid, and it's not going to work. Yep, that's what I thought. No. Yep, nice try, guy. Boom. And we win the siege right after that. Let's go. And we'll just try and pick up these 1 stacks. They started building more troops after we beat them in that fight. If these guys win the siege here, they'll peace out pretty quickly. So, well, we stack-wiped AQ's army. They are tech level 5 to our tech 6. 10k stack wiped by a 13k stack, so that's actually pretty decent. We'll be able to take a decent amount of money. Once the siege finishes, we'll take a lot more. And then I think also we'll try and grab some war reps. And then we're going to go straight for Nogai and try and get more money out of them. Speaking of Nogai, they only have tech level 4 to our tech 6, so hopefully we'll be able to stack wipe them pretty easily as well. Alright, we got the siege. We can get everything we wanted. Oopsies. And boom, there we go. Now we just have Nogai to deal with, and we got a whole bunch of money that we can use for basically anything we want. We can increase our economy by a bit and put a church temple here. Oh, this is actually good for us. Looks like QQ is at war with the Mamluks, so if the Mamluks beat back QQ, that'll make life a lot easier for us. Oh, and it looks like we caught Nogai's stack. Let's go. Easy stack wipe, I bet. No stack wipe. Dang. Got a low roll there. Oh, but we get them again. They got trapped by our fort. There we go. Alright, let's get this fort here. Alright, we can take our next age bonus, or our first age bonus. We're going to go for... well, let's see. We won't get any coalition by taking these 2 provinces. I'm not terribly worried about that. So let's go for the combat bonus in Terrain of Capital. So we get even more strong when we're fighting on mountains, especially mountain forts. Hopefully we'll be able to build our fort here as soon as we can. Really just make it, if we fight on our capital, impossible to lose. So that'll be nice. Alright, well thanks to Mushasha for carpet sieging and us winning the siege here, we're able to peace out Nogai for war reps and more money. So that's pretty sick. We'll get about half the money, a little less than half the money, because they're help sieging down and losing a lot of men. Which is a little unfortunate that we don't get higher percentage of that, but we do get all of the war reps, so that is why war reps are a little stronger than ducats if you're helped by your allies. So we'll send that to Nogai, and then we'll peace out these guys for our 2 provinces. Alright, peace them out for that and money, and just like that, our name's bigger, which is better. Bigger name, better country. That's what I always say. Oh, and guess what? We can rival QQ now. So that's good. Okay, so it appears that all of QQ's army is down here. They want a small fight against the 10 stack of the Mamluks. I kind of want to wait a little bit longer for them to run out of resources. Currently, I'm improving with the Ottomans, so I can't see, and I just fabricated on Tabriz. So if I wait for 25 spinal work, I can fabricate on this province, which I think we also need to form Persia. And then if we take those 2, it should not be that big of an issue. The thing is, Tabriz is a level 2 or 3 fort, and B, it's their capital. So it's going to cost a little bit more war score to take, but hopefully we'll be able to
siege down as much as we can and at least win the war. I just want these guys to go somewhere over here, and the Mamluks to start beating them up a little bit more before I declare that war. I'm looking at this and pretty happy with what I see. It's going to be soon that we're going to be able to go in and fight them, so I just hope that nothing bad happens in the meantime.
Alright, here's the game plan. They're on a mountain fort. I get big bonuses on that. We're going to declare war on them. We'll say to Breeze is the war goal. Maybe we'll be able to actually get it. No, we're going to go for this as the war goal. It's easier to defend that. And then we're going to fight them here and try and kick their asses off of this Mamluk-controlled fort because we'll be the defender. Yep. Really nice. Okay, well, that'll hopefully help us out. And now we can look at the army comparison. They have no manpower, and their total men have just gone down from like 25k to 16k. So that was definitely huge for us. And Mamluks, you betcha, buddy. You helped me out in this war. We've carpet sieged on everything that won't be unsieged by a fort. Now we're going to go fight the remaining men and get them off of our provinces. And just to be safe, this is a pretty good general. We're going to spend 1 loan to hire this stack here in our capital before we fight them. All right, we've layered our units to come in on the 28th or the 27th and then 29th for reinforcements on this fight. If they win the siege, we're going to lose. But if they don't, we probably have a good chance of winning. Plus, we can have a about almost 2k stack come out and help us for extra bonus points. If we... Okay, thank God they got a disease outbreak. That is so lucky. Let's go. Okay, come on. We'll get that extra 2k. Nice rolls, nice rolls. 8-1. And we win the fight. Nice, that's huge. That is huge for us. They have 8,000, 9,000 men, 0 manpower. That's absolutely massive. Nice, we got the war goal. Okay, not the war goal, we got the fort. Which means we can do this. And only 1 person will join a coalition against us. These are the only 2 provinces that we need. Form Persia. I think it would be ideal to get this fort too, but unfortunately Mamluks occupy that. Yeah, so all the purple stuff is what we need to form Persia, and we get both these provinces that they had, and then we're able to get a little bit more money. So we're able to take this, and then, yeah, I think we probably do this instead. That's definitely a better peace deal. And then let's try and get as much war score as we can to get that money, and we'll take this. Alright, they're taking a fight on us. It might be bad because we're going to show up a little bit late. But let's see if we can arrive in time. This guy's going to get there on the 17th. We hold out for 10 more days with this 4K stack. 2 days. Oh, we won. Wow. Okay. Mamluks really are not helping me fight these guys' actual army. They're running around here with like 50k guys, and they're not even trying to wipe out the remaining... They must have bought a merc stack here, looks like. But yeah, they're not even trying to fight these guys remaining 14k. And we're winning this fight. They rolled a 0. Nice, 9 more war score. Okay. And now they'll give us max money. Perfect. We have all these occupations. Yep, double checking. So don't give it. We have no other war allies, so I guess that's fine. Do we get war reps, possibly? Oh, we're so close. Should we do it? Oh, try for war reps. Okay, keep going. Gotta keep going while we're ahead. Oh, that was it. We just needed these provinces occupied and this guy to stand on the siege. And we got war reps, max money, and the provinces we want. With no coalition threat, since these guys aren't going to be an issue. All right. I'm really happy with that. And we grow again. And we get this extra map fill. Nice. Okay, we're going to try something out here. It's going to be a minute till we get the institution, and I don't want to pay this much bonus for Renaissance. So we're going to dev it in Shivrin here, because it's dry lands, and it's in a capital region, so it only gives us the plus 5% cost, versus our capital, which is mountains, which is going to give us the plus 35. So we're going to go for this province. It's also silk, which is a good value trade good. So what we're going to do is this button here is incredibly strong. They'll give us local dev cost in every province in our capital area. So, and we also get a free dev. So we'll click on this, and for 5 years, we get a bonus. You can see it there, invited minorities. So that goes that down to 35 for having that mill. And then, well, it's also already on the dev cost edict, so that's pretty good. We're looking at the Dominion note. We don't get a bonus for them being happy, unfortunately. But that's all right. And we'll also click this button here for an additional 10 dev cost reduction in our capital area. Ardabil also gets +3, so that's nice. Now this is going down to 34. So that's pretty sick, actually. So let's start diving this up. We're going to spend mostly our mill and our dip on this. 34, man. And watch this skyrocket. I guess we'll have to spend a little bit of admin. Not that big of a deal. But we'll get this, and then we'll get our first idea group. So I'm excited for that. Oh, also, look at this. So Mamluks pieced them out, and they took out loans. And so them taking out loans counts as money for war reps. So our war reps for this month is 22.6. Isn't that something crazy? Yeah, and then it goes back down to what it should be. But thanks to Mamluks, we got like a free 20 ducats, so that's pretty sick. All right, we have the institution in Shivran now. We're gonna buy it right now. It's not gonna spread here very quickly. I think we're looking at taking a military idea first. One that I was thinking of might be good would be to get defensive, just because it gives you the morale of armies +15 right away, which is really, really, really strong in the early game. But I want to do the most damage possible, and I think stacking this cav combat ability would be nice. Because I do have 15% in my ideas, so basically the premise is if we get this cav combat +15 by filling out 6 ideas and stack that with quality, and this 10% morale is actually going to be pretty sick too, we'll be able to have, let's see, that's 15% plus the 10% here, that's 25% bonus cav combat ability. A decent chunk to morale, and then we also have the infantry combat ability, which will also be really sick. So quality ideas is looking nice. Ooh, I love this event. So this event's actually really sick. We can gain corruption and get some loyalty, which is nice if you need that loyalty. But also we can lose corruption and lose loyalty. Then we get a tolerance penalty, which is fine. We only have a few Sunni provinces. We're mostly Shia, so that's good for us. But by few I mean only one Sunni province. So what we're going to do is we're going to debase currency for free money. Yes, that gives us a loan and some corruption penalty, but click this button, and we just got 79 free ducats. Pretty slick interaction, if I don't say so myself. Well, AQ, my buddy, you had a good run, but that's a yikes from me, my friend. And just like that, we've encountered a problem. I hate the AI when they do this to the player. It's so annoying. God damn, look at that. Ottomans just took a chunk. I wonder what their AE's looking like out here. Yeah, 76, 65. No, everyone else doesn't care. It's just the Mamluks and AQ, huh? Yeah, hikes. No AE in the Balkans. Alright, we got an event for a general. 50 ducats for a general. Man, it just took 50 ducats from us and nothing happened, so that's cool. I thought it would give us a general because that's what the event said. I just paid money for no reason. That's really goddamn strong. Austria just became a great power. Hungary immediately inherited Croatia. Austria gets the union over them, and that's not a small Hungary by any means. Wow. Yeah, Austria shot up to the number 5 slot from nowhere. Holy cow. Alright, we finally got our first idea unlocked. We're going to jump right into quality ideas. Get that infantry combat ability, get the cav combat ability. Alright, you guys might already know this, but if you are newer or you do not know this, it's an event that you can get when you have the trade efficiency and inflation advisors. So what you can do is you can fire them and then rehire them. And then you can get 400 free points. Unfortunately, I really don't have the money to rehire them, and I have this half-price guy, so I'm just gonna fire them and not have to, do the cheaty exploit where you keep both of them. So let's just do that, and we'll hire this guy because he's half price. And then we'll buy the Diplorup guy. We're trying to get some alliances, actually. So that came at a really good time. We have decent advisors that we can replace them with. And we get a little bit more admin. We're going to try and actually do another trick here. If we look at the cost to take the next tech because of our discounts, it costs 460, which means that the cost to take it twice is going to be below the point cap at 1,000. So we're going to be able to get this twice in a row if we just save up to 920 admin points. So that's a pretty solid thing that we can do to catch up on tech using our discounts and admin most efficiently. And then the second that we can, we're going to reset our focus to mill in 1502. All right, well, we have enough admin to do this, so let's just take this twice, and then that'll unlock our next idea set. We're going to go for innovative. We should be doing an admin group just because our ruler is a 6 in the admin, and we're going to need something to spend it on. So innovative is definitely the way to go. That'll make it easier to take this tech once we, well, I mean future tech anyways, because it'll reduce our tech cost by a quarter. So that's, no, 10%, excuse me, 10%. So that's nice. Additionally, the main reason you want to take it is because of the policy that it has with quality, with giving us 10% bonus infantry combat ability. That'll just help our units become more Space Marine and let us fight these bigger neighbors without having to worry about getting steamrolled. So that's going to be helpful. We'll start maxing this out as soon as we can. God damn it, this is so stupid. Our biggest province turns Sunni. So that's unfortunate. Oh, I can't even convert it. It takes too long. We're not good enough. Okay, well, our religious unity went down a little bit. That's not a big deal. Only 69%. Nice. All right, this might be my chance. We got a call to arms. Timurids is attacking Multan. I looked at the Diplo thing. They're at war with Multan, Jaunpur, and Chagtai. So they broke their alliance with Jaunpur. And so if we go in on this war, chances are they're going to try and run us down right away because that's just what they would probably want to do. There's also a chance that we end up beating them and then they cease to be a problem anymore, which would be fantastic because, well, I have no competition over here. QQ has been destroyed. Ottomans and Mamluks probably aren't going to want to take my land for at least for a while, as long as Ottomans don't get too strong. And so if I can get rid of the Timurids as a threat, either taking their economy or maybe taking a few provinces. So what we're going to do before we accept this is we're going to set the land as we want it. So let's just accept it and fight it out, and we'll see what happens. And just because we can, hit the war taxes. It'll be free until, well, for the foreseeable future. Colonialism hasn't even spawned yet, so probably won't spawn for another, I don't know, maybe 10 years or so. So that's really nice. We're ahead on time for admin, so let's get this prestige. We can get 3 admin ideas and get this. Then we'll be pretty solid for winning any fights. Currently, Timurids have level 6 to our 7, which means we have cannons, they do not, which means we'll win sieges better, and we have a backline, so that's a thing, and we have a regency, which is actually not bad. That region is pretty decent. Actually better than our ruler was, so the only negative downside of that was the stab hit. Haha, nice. Our war ally has got some free units of Condottieri, so that's pretty nice. Alright, well, we weren't paying attention, and then they attacked us with 3-star general on their mountain fort, so at least we have bonus to our combat ability in the mountains, except they roll a 9. Ah, that's fine, not a big deal. Take the L. We'll go back to sieging in a minute. Dude, everyone seems to be hating on the Timmies right now. We just got a free gift of 30 ducats and a wall breach. Sometimes this game actually wants you to win. And it seems like we're actually winning the war. We pieced out of the war. I guess it was going on too long, and Multan got a little tired. Nicely, though, we got a free province from the Timurids. Ajam got a core back as well. So now we're not going to be penalized for going to war with anybody. I think that broke the warning that we got from them. And hopefully we'll be able to go to war with our neighbors. And just like that, let's go to war again. And we're warned again. Luckily, we're already declared our war, so don't have to worry about that. Possibly we can declare the next war and call people in for favors. So yeah, next when that truce expires with Timurids, I think we go to war again. All right, just like that, we can peace out AQ for some money and war reps, and then we'll, I think, probably shift focus onto Uzbek or Hormuz, one of the two. Probably Hormuz, I would say. And see if we can't peace out of the war with a Sham. Alright, I wonder if we win this fight if... Oh, so fast. Okay, we hit a Pretender Revolt, but my heir, which is pretty good, is of age now. Battle, 4 score there. Fortunately, do not get to take any money from that. Let's just white peace. Hormuz. Alright, we get to take some clicks here and here. Not bad, and then we'll go Fighters Pretender, I suppose. Wait, am I stuck here because we don't have access? Oh my god, I might be. Yup, I might be stuck. Alright, we got unstuck, and now they will accept this peace. I don't think I need money from them. I just want to get out of this war, and not really worried about a coalition, so... Just take this. Fight these guys. And we'll core this up if we can. Nice, and we can finally rival the Timurids. Let's go. Well, at least we can get colonialism now. We should start deving that up, I suppose. We can be behind in these two techs by a little bit. It's not too much to worry as long as we're head in mill. But I think we can probably force spawn it, so let's see what we can do. Alright, so we could probably try and force spawn it in this province that we just got from Ajam, because it is a drylands, which is only a plus 5% penalty. And it is a cloth province, which is a 10% bonus. We could try and spawn it here as well, because we can upgrade this for an additional dev cost reduction. But I think it would probably be the best. The only issue is that its autonomy is fairly high. So the best situation would be to hit this button here if we can, reduce that autonomy, and get the spread of colonialism going a little bit faster. Finally, we're able to get an alliance with a country that doesn't suck. Not really able to fight the Timurids at the moment, just because, well, they're too strong and none of our allies will join. Lose prestige right away for no reason.
Alright, well, speed 5 is a glorious thing. Our, you try and kill off our heir here. Our warning expired, so now we can go to war with Mazarandan and take this province here. We'll wait until we get 30 Spidermarks so we can get a claim on it as well. And then after that, we only need 2 provinces from Timurids, and we can form Persia. Alright, let's do it. Oh, wow, that's a smack load of damage right there. They rolled an 8, too. Then we roll a 0 right after that, of course. Alright, well, we spawned the institution in home here, Quam. I don't know how to pronounce it. But hopefully that'll spread rather quickly to the surrounding area. It'll cost us, at the moment, about 500 to embrace that. So let's hold on to that until we can board this next level tech, minus that 16% penalty. Probably the mill tech will be our first go-to. And then we'll embrace. In the meantime, we just got the siege, and we're going to probably wipe this stack. And we did. That's really nice. Let's gain some prestige. Unfortunately, Genoa did absolutely nothing, and the Mamluks are beating the Ottomans. Who's all in this war? Well, the Mamluks declared it too. Wow, okay. Let's piece Georgia out. Now we have 100% war score. Take all the money, and we'll core all that up. After doing this, I think. Now, if we look now at forming Persia, we just need these 2 provinces from the Timurids. So, if we do a conquest war and fight on defensive terrain in an area that we'll be able to defend easily, we might just be able to pull off a quick victory here. So we have this mountain fort, we have this drylands fort. If we put a fort in this province, I think we'll be able to defend pretty easily all of this territory. So I think let's just put a fort here, and then we'll declare the war and see if we can't beat them 1v1. Oh, also, that's pretty sick. We're the leading producer in silk now, so we get bonus trade steering for 20 years. Pretty solid. Alright, I think it's time to take out some loans and buy that institution. Only 3 loans, not the biggest thing in the world. Embrace that. And we can take this tech. Now we are at level 10 tech. We're the same as the Ottomans, and we're 2 ahead of the Timurids. Means we can upgrade these and these. And we'll be able to probably bop the Timurids, not gonna lie. I just want the Batmanis in the war. See, this is what really bugs me. Multan didn't want to join the war against the Timurids because they like the Timurids, because they, for some reason, like them. The guys that attacked them, 25 years ago. So that's just lovely. With this war, though, at the very least, we'll be able to separate peace and get the 2 provinces we need. I doubt that we're gonna lose the war, again, because Jaunpur is gonna join, and Timurids don't have any allies, so we'll be okay. So let's go ahead and make sure that we're setting everything we want as red, and we'll be good to go. So let's accept. Turn the speed down and fight this final war. This will probably be it. And our fort's finished too. Sick. Just like that, the Timurids actually integrated their vassal over here, so that gets rid of a fort that I need to siege down. All I just need is to get this one out and we're good to go. As for catching them all out, they split their stacks. Easy little stack wipe, 7k. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, I guess they wanted to fight me in the mountains without a leader. We take those. We definitely take those. We'll see if we win this fight too. Again, this is desert, not mountain. We reinforced, and we're better at fighting, so nice. Okay. They gave me 1 province. And they owe us another 29 favors. I didn't want this one, though. Why? Alright, guys. Finally, the truce has expired. People will join our war, and we can probably beat them, so I'm just gonna send it. I'm so tired of these dang Timurids and these dang Multanese just piecing out for nothing and giving me provinces that I really don't need, so we're gonna do it. And this should be a pretty fast siege, simply because we have the greatest on our side. Alright, I'm gonna try to go for Herat, I think. And then, if I can siege that down, we should be able to piece them out. That is their capital province. We're not gonna merge these armies, I want both generals. One is better at combat. Okay. Okay. Jeez, dude. Alright. They re-breached themselves. I wonder if I can win the siege before they do. And we have cannon ability, plus 5% discipline as well. So that'll be really nice. We'll be able to do a lot more damage, and in a few months we'll get this and get extra infantry combat ability. So we're going to be basically unkillable. Oh, come on. They're going to arrive on the 20th. I want to make it so that they arrive right after the month tick. Alright. That pause. Get our ideas here. Get our infantry combat ability policy. I want to see the amount of damage I inflict right here. Okay, we are taking a bit of a penalty, -2 to rolls. We did roll a 1 twice in a row. Am I able to win this one? I doubt it now. I'm so sad I lost that. Oh my. Alright, round 2. I guess they just left a 1 stack there. And I wish I had some reinforcements here. I don't know what these... I guess they need to fight their noble rebels for some reason. But finally, we're able to win. And did we stack wipe them? We did. Dang. They didn't know where to run. They were stuck. Huh. Let's go. I don't need to siege that down. And that should push them to the limit. That's it. That's all we needed. That's it, guys. Our course just finished, and we have the decision to form Persia. I mean, it's been a pretty solid run. I mean, we had some struggles early on, I guess, by getting kind of bullied by the Timurids, but I mean, we didn't have that many challenges, I don't think. It was fairly straightforward. Just, you know, start as a one province miner and use wars to fuel your economy, take some loans, don't be afraid to take loans. And now you have to click the button. I'm not sure if the ideas for Persia are the greatest, but actually no, they are pretty good. Yep. We get the morale and the cavalry combat ability bumped into our traditions, while the manpower recovery speed is bumped back later on in the idea tree. And we also get the 5% discipline right here too. Not bad if I don't say so myself. And we get the Persian missions. This lets us get more manpower recovery speed for 20 years. And this mission will give us a... Holy hell! Look at that dev gain. Count that. Somebody count that. Damn, 32 dev for that. That's crazy. Yeah, that is Shahanshah.
Well, everyone, that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to like and subscribe down below. It really helps out the channel. With that being said, guys, thanks so much again for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.